one as what was on the diagram. So we've done that. That's solved. Now we need to do the bottom puzzle. So the bottom triangle needs to add up to number 4. And currently we can see there's a 1 and a 0. So the last one with the 2 question marks must be number 3. And we know from the diagram that 3 is represented by the Hydra. So we're going to come over here to the 2 question marks and we're going to change this to a Hydra. So now we know that we've solved this riddle, we can open the door. There you go. We've opened the door and solved the puzzle. And it's as easy as that. All the doors in Hogwarts can be solved like that. But just for the sake of simplicity, we'll actually walk through this area because there's a few puzzles in here and I can show you guys. There's another 2 puzzle doors, but also there's a secret chest here we're going to go around and see. But let's start out with this door on the right. So first we need to reveal the sanctified ports. Starting with the top triangle, there's a crab, which means number 5, and then a stick. So 5 plus 6 is 11, 6 plus 6 plus 5 equals 17. So we're going to change this question mark to a chameleon because that is number 6. Like some kind of octopus and a 0 to add up to number 8. So that is a 7, a 0, and then we need the number 1, which is the unicorn. So we're going to change this question mark to unicorn, and then we can go ahead and open this door as well. And now we can claim the treasure. Now we've got this final puzzle door, so let's reveal the middle. We have a chameleon and a crown, which is 5, which is 5 and 6, which is 11, and then we need 4 to add up to 15. So we need to change this one to an owl. So the next one is 13 plus the creature at the bottom, which represents a 0. So we're going to need a crab of the right question marks here. And there's the crab. Now we can open this door. There we go. We've solved all the mysteries in this part of the castle. However, there's a lot more. You should also note that some of the doors won't have one of the answer triangles nearby. So you have to use a proof. These are the top 10 mistakes that are holding you back in Hogwarts Legacy. Now, as many of you have probably realised by playing through the game, there is a whole host of things that you can do, whether it's be collectibles, quests, main story quests or side quests, whether it's fighting enemies, whether it's saving beasts, or a whole host of other things. There's plenty of things to keep you busy and occupied with your time in-game. These 10 top mistakes that players are making, or things that you may not have realised are in the game, are going to help you to accelerate your gameplay to the next level and enjoy the most out of Hogwarts Legacy. So the first thing here is try to get your Aurora spell to at least level 2, but preferably level 3 as soon as you are possibly able to do so. This will allow you to unlock many rooms and houses, as well as secrets all across the world of Hogwarts Legacy. Get these leveled up, the more that you can do this as you are doing your main story quests and your side quests, as well as exploring the world. Now, looking at getting level 3 initially might seem a little daunting because you do need to get a fair amount of these demiguise statues. What I did was get level 2 pretty much straight away as soon as I got the quest, then did a few more main story missions, grabbed a little bit, and then on my way around, grabbed some more demiguises, and then just collected the last few that I needed to get level 3. A really good top tip for this is that you can find a lot of these demiguises around the map. If you go over the map, particularly on the hamlets that are found throughout the world, you can see that all of these, or most of these, have at least one demiguise in. So for example, Upper Hogsmeade here has a demiguise. You have another one here in Pit upon Fawn, which is right in the top north of the map. Then you also have quite a few in Hogwarts. Now these are a little bit difficult to find, and some of them do require you to level the spells level 2 and 3 to find, but you can at least get 4 of these with just level 1 Aurora. And there is also 7 or 8 of the demiguise statues that you can get with just level 1 Aurora in Hogsmeade. So just in this upper section of the map, you can easily get to level 2. My personal recommendation would be to go to Hogsmeade, get 7 or 8 of these from here, then go to these hamlets, grab these ones, and if you do need additional ones, then you don't find any in Hogwarts yet. Again, the hamlets that you can find further down the map, for example, Arranshire here, and then just underneath Hogwarts to the south here, Lower Hogsfield, also have one each in, so that'll easily get you to level 2, and then you can work on level 3 as you go in. The quicker you get these leveled up, the more loot that you'll be able to access. Now, carrying on with this theme of the map showing us really cool features and useful information, you might know that if you zoom all the way out, you can actually see in the top right hand corner of your screen the amount of collection chests, field guide pages, murder trials, etc. that you have completed for each of these zones. Now, as you can see, some of these I have 100%ed, and if you are to
where you do something specific. This can tell you what you have or haven't done in an area. This can be really useful if you are trying to hit a particular milestone in your field guide and want to know where you can get more of these activities done. And if you are somebody that's going to try and 100% the field guide, a really important thing to note is that Hogwarts does seem quite daunting with all of the amount of steps you want to get here. For example, I've only done 20 out of the 35 collection chests here. What's really good to know is that you can actually hover over the individual sections, either on the map or on the left-hand side. Those sections, it will break these down into individual sections.
Revelio.
It's from the astronomy wing somewhere, so it's not narrowed down too much, but it does give you a little bit less of a broad indicator of where you can find some of these, for example, demigod statues again, and field guide pages too. Now, some of the beasts in the game do offer some really, really useful resources when you do feed and look after them. So as soon as you've got access to your room of requirement and indeed the different variants that you unlock, regardless of where you are on the quest line for this, you should always try and get yourself, firstly, some diracles. These will allow you to collect diracle feathers. As you can see here, you pick those up and you will get diracle feathers. You get 3 per time that you pick these up. And the other beast that you should aim to get is the Kneazle for the Kneazle's fur, and again, you get 3 of these. Now, every beast in Hogwarts Legacy has a 25-minute cooldown, so you can collect those materials once you feed and brush them again after that time. The reason you specifically want these 2 animals, or these 2 beasts, inside your vivariums is because when you head over to your loom and you want to apply a trait, for example, if we go to the view traits option here, level 1s, you do need the puffskein fur, but these are pretty easy to get. Most people already start off with puffskeins because they are the quest. The reason with diracles is because diracle feathers are to apply the level 2 version of traits, and of course the Kneazle feather is for the level 3 variation of the traits. These are really powerful additions that can be put onto legendary gear. So as you can see here on this particular piece, I currently have Manipulation 3, which is where Imperial targets does significantly increase damage. So in other words, when you convert that into damage, that's really useful. Another example that I've got here is on the glasses I'm wearing, which have got Ancient Magic -3, and this is a significantly increased Ancient Magic meter fill rate, and this is really, really useful as well. So to be able to apply these to your gear, particularly end game, is going to be really, really helpful. But even towards the early mid game, getting those diracles in for the level 2 trades is going to be super useful. It will give you a massive spike in power on your gear. So I would certainly recommend getting those ASAP. Now, a really great location to find both of these beasts at their dens is actually in the Morween Lake area, right down the bottom south, just next to where it connects to Manor Cape. You'll see if you're hovering onto this south coast, just across the bridge here, there is a Kneazle den in the bottom coast, and just slightly north of that, there is a diracle den. Now, there's a flue fire to the right and a flue fire to the left, so take a pick of the area. This is a really great location to capture at least a couple of these beasts.
Revelio.
In order to get a lot of these materials to apply those traits to. Throughout the map, these are 2 that are in
Lumos.
proximity. The next thing is going to not be neglecting your ancient magic traces and in turn your ancient magic meter. As you can see, when you collect traces of ancient magic throughout the world, you will get an increase to your ancient magic meter. So each one of these gives you an additional bar in the bottom. When you be in the bottom
Revelio.
So you can see here, I'm 6 of 12 on the 5th and final game added to my character, and this is really, really good, particularly for a super high amount of damage, so getting that 3rd one early on is really crucial, and then somewhere around the mid to late game, getting your 4th one, and then evidently your 5th one in that late game, or at any point where you want to get these, is going to be super worthwhile, as they do give you a huge damage boost. A little bit of a potential spoiler here, so feel free to skip this one if you don't want to hear about the unforgivable curses yet, but getting these ASAP is going to be a really, really strong option for your character in Hogwarts Legacy. All 3 of these curses are really, really good. So, almost they break through any magical barrier or shield. So, for example, they can have a yellow shield, purple shield, or a red shield, which of course usually would correlate to one of these types of spells, but these curses can break through any type of shield. Now, in order to get a Cadabra, which is ultimately the 3rd and final curse that you do learn, it is following Sebastian's questline, which will eventually teach you, if you keep asking him to teach you the curses, how to use this spell. Now, it is a bit of a sinister and dark storyline and quest line in order to get this, but it is pretty cool. And if you are someone who wants to get the most out of the game, then I would certainly recommend getting yourself down the Dark Arts pathway, as these are incredibly strong spells. Particularly Imperio, if you're outnumbered, you can cast that on an enemy and they will fight alongside you and help you to damage the other enemies in that area. And of course, Avada Kedavra is an insta-kill, which you can actually chain up with certain talents so that it will kill everybody that is cursed. Obviously, you've got 3 curses by default, and you can actually increase it, so some other spells like Expelliarmus can also apply a curse, so then you can get multiple kills with one Avada Kedavra cast. Essentially, it makes this an absolute cheat code for the game. It is super, super powerful. You really want to get hands on with this spell as early as you can, because it is going to give you a massive, massive boost in power. Another really important tip, particularly early on in the game when you haven't completed as many Merlin trails as what you might do later on, is to continuously sell any less good or unwanted gear, because your inventory slots are going to fill up very, very quickly. So anything that isn't as good as what you've currently got equipped, I would recommend selling every time you have Hogsmeade or any vendor throughout the world. It's really important to note here that often this gear, like you can see on screen now, will show as less good than what you have equipped when it is unidentified. However, once the item becomes identified, it can often be better than what you currently have equipped. So always identify a piece of gear before selling it, even though the 200 gold or the 150 might be quite tempting. You certainly want to identify these first, as often, like I said, there can be actually better pieces once you have identified them. Now, you may or may not know, but the way to increase your gear storage in the game, or the amount of slots you have available to pick up gear, is by completing Merlin trails. Now, each of these milestones will give you a +2 expansion to your slots. And once you've completed all of these, you actually end up with having 40 gear slots, but you do only start off the game with around 28 or 30 slots, so that's a great reason to as soon as you can, so that you can pick up more gear, and less often do you have to destroy stuff or run back to town to sell items. Merlin trails can be found on the map by the leaf icon that you can see here on the screen, that you will need a mallow sweet leaves every single time that you activate one of these, so I would recommend planting some of those in your room of requirements if you haven't already done this. And then you will need to go through if you spells in the game unlocked, all of the basic spells, then you will be able to do 90% of these Merlin trials. Any unforgivable curses, in case some people choose to not use the Dark Arts, and also the Merlin trials do not require you to use your conjuration magic, so things that you use inside of the room of requirements. So that leaves you with the yellow spells, your purple spells, and red spells, alongside some of your utility like Wingardium Leviosa and Lumos. So, to reiterate, if you have most of these spells unlocked, you can probably get a fair few of these done, if not all of these done, so it's certainly worth doing them when you come across them, so that you have more gear slots unlocked. Disillusionment chests are the white chests with an eye on the top of them. If you see these chests...
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden in very high places all over the school.
And then open up the chest. It's pretty simple once you know how to do it. These will net you 500 gold per time, or 500 galleons.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Getting some money. There is a particular large amount of these chests throughout the Hogsmeade area, so if you are looking to get some good money early on, it's a great location to go to. One thing I find this particularly useful for is when you start to complete some of the flying quest line and actually unlock room upgrades. You come over here to the Quidditch shop and speak to our tweets, and you'll be able to buy these upgrades nicely without worrying about your money situation. And when we do have a level 3 broom, it does make it a lot faster and saves you a lot of time. Not to mention, it feels fantastic. The next thing that you need to do here is to make sure to use your talent points. Now, if you did see my beginner's guide, I said once you first unlock talents around level 5 to 10, you may want to save some of your favourite once you've unlocked most or all of the spells. That being said, there is some great stuff you can get in car before this point, and of course, once you have unlocked most or all of the spells in the game, then you certainly want to be spending these points, and then it will give you a huge, huge boost to your power and combat capability. You can put talent points into the spells to give each spell a slight edge and increase its damage in some way. You can spec into Dark Arts. What I found particularly useful is, like I mentioned before, getting the upgrade that gives Expelliarmus a cursing effect. That's one curse which allows you to deal damage to all cursed targets when attacking any cursed enemy. And then, of course, Avada Kedavra Mastery, which is killing an enemy with Avada Kedavra kills all cursed enemies. That's just to name a few, but there are some really good ones. And the one that I really enjoyed was running while whilst you are in disillusionment. This is great. And then having a bigger area for Trivia's to tell us. I've used this numerous times whilst exploring around the world, and putting two and two hands I'm going to take on what Genesis Health has been a particular fun feature for me, so I've really enjoyed this. There is some really good stuff in the room requirements to upgrade your potions and your plants as well. So whatever your
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided. Then come and see me. At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Can I help you?